Good afternoon, Mr. Lehman's class. I am here with the Green Star Utopia Minecraft map. So let's get started. So we start here in the city limits, where usually there'd be like a highway, but I didn't have time to make that. So let's go take a tour of the city. Here we have some airport parking, because in my Utopia you are allowed to leave and take vacations, such as Hawaii. So there's parking. On the right is the hospital, because every perfect world will have a hospital. It's just necessary. Here is the waiting room. And in there is the actual operation. Here is like a bed with a giant operating tool on it. And here, if someone ever needs to get new organs, well, there's plenty of organs. Next, I'm going to show you the airport. Here's a really high-tech security scanner to scan for any bombs or anything. Here's the actual airport. At the end of the runway, you can see that there is lights. Usually that light would be turned on for any aircraft landing, but it's not turned on right now. You may have seen in the structures and practices, if the city is ever under threat by any terrorist group, they will send drones out to defeat them. Well, here is the drone hangar. And over here is security. Over here is a nicely built jet for us. And we'll go inside. Kind of small, but still flies. Well, should fly in the real world, maybe. In the real world, maybe, but not here. Here is the actual Green Star flag. There's the U.S. flag because it's located in near the Colorado River in Colorado. There's just the Scottish flag because why not? There's gonna be a lot of Scottish people here. If you didn't know, my family is actually Scottish, so that's why. You also heard about in Statement, Beliefs, and Structures and Practices that this is going to be a completely green city. So, let's go have a look at the power plant. To save time, we're not going to go in the actual business part, but actually look where the magic happens. Here we can see rows on rows of solar panels, wind turbines, and this is, well, basically what makes the city run. Here is the memorial building. In the statements of beliefs, it said it'd be like 1 square mile wide and 500 stories. It's not, but because that would take like a few weeks in Minecraft to build, but it's still pretty cool. That's what it looks like on the inside. Back here we have a radio station, because radio is pretty cool. Little office area. Here is a fire department. Usually there'd be like fire engines in there, but it'd be a bit hard to build and that would probably not fit in there. Here's actual living quarters for the firemen. The little metal thing with the door is actually a refrigerator. Here's the police station. Although there is rarely any crime in Green Star, it's just good to have a police station in a way. with a little TV. Policemen can watch like Karate Kid or Ted 2 if they want while they're waiting for crime or something, or they're waiting for a response. Over here is the train station. Pretty standard train station, really. There's a little computer thing to get tickets. There's usual train departure times. That should not be there. And it can go all the way up to the mountain over there. There's a little train station up there. They can also take you through town. And takes you to the hospital with a little helipad on it. So if someone got hurt hiking or something, they could easily be flown here. Here is the school. It's important to have education, so this is my attention on a locker room. The office, math, easy math. LA. It's really nice LA. And then here is art room. It's like a music room. And the restrooms, favorite part. Not just kidding. The LA is my favorite part. Just because it was easy to build. Another little flag, because schools always have flags. Here is a hiking trail. You know what? Let's be lazy and just fly. There's a little lake, some hydropower stuff, all that. And here is the best, I think, a park. But not just any park, an awesome park. There's like a giant canopy of leaves overhead. You don't have to risk a sunburn. And it's just awesome. Here is a government building. It's kind of like the White House style type thing. There is gold on the back, because why not? And here there's just a typical government room. You could watch the election. Up here is just a little cake area and just area for reading and doing your government stuff. Here is someone's house, actually. It's a garage. There's solar panels. There's the pool thing. There's what a typical house has, really. Same thing over here and over here. And there's no clue why there's a cow roaming in the middle of a neighborhood. Here is actually an apartment building, which goes all the way up there. And everyone has a TV, kitchen, bedroom, stuff like that. There's also a little like coffee shop once you go in down there. And also there's parking. And this time I actually decided to build a truck that uses no fuel, because it is Green Star. It's in the name. Here's a little parking garage. You just drive the truck up there and you park it. Here's another car. It's not as nice as the truck, but still a car. And up here is the library and a restaurant. Library is really cool. It's got like this awesome staircase with like this really fancy book stuff. There's a little meeting area for like battle of the books, parking. Let's go to this restaurant, and we didn't really add any redstone stuff when we're building this, but this restaurant has like the coolest. Flip a switch and all the lights turn off. Flip it again and they all turn on. Really the goal is for all buildings to have that, but that'd take like a long time. Here is a grocery store. I was going to call it City Market because in the mountains, pretty much all the grocery stores up there are called City Market. And it's your average Minecraft awesome grocery store. If you go down this way, there's another flag because there's a boathouse. Go rafting on the Colorado River. And here is the mall, little parking area. And there's clothes, little cashier area. There's also bags. And here's my favorite, actually, an Apple store. And it's got everything the Apple store has. You can even take a golden apple. And then there's the iPhone 6s. Looks awesome. The iPads. iWatches. That'd be fun to wear. It's like half the size of your car. And Macs. And since, if you ever go shopping and you might get bored because all your parents are going around having fun shopping and you just sit there, well, there's fun. You can also do fun things here while you're waiting, such as a trampoline. Well, that is my Utopia green star. Hope you liked it. And oh yeah, I want to thank the people who actually made this Utopia happen. McGill, thank you for helping me build a lot of it. I really appreciate that. And Rowan for giving me the great idea of filming this way, because buying like screen recorders for iPads like next to impossible almost. Because ones that support Minecraft that work properly. And thank you, Mr. Lehman, for letting us do this really good project. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.